Hello students of Standard 6. Today we will learn Chapter 12, Pirates No More, Part 2. We have seen in the previous class that Tom explains his plan to his companions and they all agreed with that plan and they followed all the plan and they came to the church for their own funeral. They watched how people were sad. They were crying. They could see their parents, how they were troubled, how they missed them. And they saw that Aunt Polly, cousin Sid, and Mary, Joe Harper's mother, and all relatives and neighbors all came to church. How all loved them, and that day church was full, which never had earlier. That shows how people loved them and liked them, and they came to church to pray for them. The service is started. Now everybody is in the church and now minister has started the service. The minister began to talk about the various and enduring habits of the three boys. He related some touching incidents in the lives of the departed, so that it appeared that all the boys had been sweet and generous instead of wicked and troublesome. The people were deeply touched. They began to feel that they had been very unfair to the boys. And this brought on a flood of tears. The entire congregation began to cry. As for the minister, he was so carried away by his own words that he also burst into tears. It's telling here that minister, the church priest who came to have the prayer, he spoke so sweetly, so nice about these boys. That showed these boys were not rubbish. They were not bad. They were very good and generous. Everybody liked them. And such a way he spoke that it touched everybody's heart there. Everyone was in tears. Even the priest himself, with his own words, saying to the people, he burst into tears and he cried too. That shows how people loved them, and they were saying that they did not behave properly with these three boys. Their behavior was unfair towards them. Just then, there was a slight noise in the gallery, but nobody took any notice of it. A moment later, the church door creaked a little. The minister raised his steaming eyes above his handkerchief and froze. He stopped talking, but his mouth remained wide open. The entire congregation noticed it and turned as one man to see what had happened, and what a shock they got when they saw the three boys marching up the aisle, Tom in the lead, Joe next, and Huck in rags, bringing up the rear. So he is telling all were crying. Now Tom Joe Harper and Huckleberry, they could not control themselves. They also felt very bad and very sad. So they slowly came down and they opened the church gate. When they opened the church door, it made a sound creak. So the priest was facing to the public like that. So he opened his eyes, which was fully wet, and he saw. Suddenly he saw these three boys and he opened his mouth. He was in the surprise what it is. He did not know whether these children are real or it is their spirit. He was so shocked. And other people saw priest looking like that, mouth open and facing there, he is not able to speak a word. They all turned back and they saw these three are coming. Aunt Polly, Mary and the Harper were beside themselves with joy. Now the aunt was very happy and they were so happily they came to meet. They jumped out of their seat and hugged and kissed their loved ones who had been given up for lost. But poor Huck stood by himself on one side. Huck had nobody. His father may be lying down somewhere drunk. So he had nobody to hug or kiss or worry. Looking very embarrassed and uncomfortable, he decided to leave the scene. But just as he was slinking away, Tom caught hold of him. Aunt Polly, this isn't fair, cried Tom. Somebody must be glad to see Huck. So he was feeling uneasy there when all people are loving Tom and Joe. And he had nobody. So he tried to go away. By the time Tom noticed and he caught off his hand and told to his auntie, "Auntie, it is not fair. Somebody should care for Huck also. He also need a hug." Of course, cried Aunt Polly, and she promptly gathered up Huck in a bear hug. But Huck was not used to this kind of thing. Aunt Polly's show of affection made him feel even more uncomfortable than before. So he is telling, Aunt Polly came and he told, surely we should love and we should take care. She went and hugged him. Tom had never mother's love, so it was for him more uneasiness. He felt very uncomfortable in her arms and he did not know what to do. More than before, he felt uncomfortable. Okay, children, thank you. We'll meet in the next class. You have any doubt, please call over my phone.